This message is brought to you by the Virginia Joint Stock Company.
Welcome to the Chesapeake Colonies. We are very successful agriculturally and with the freedom of religion.
Have you heard of tobacco?
Well, I'm pretty sure you've heard of it, but if you haven't, let me break it down for you. Tobacco is a very highly profitable crop. We have over 2,000 acres of plantation land, over 100,000 willing workers that plant, crop, pick. They can do it all.
Are you talking about everything being about religion in your colony? Well, come to the Chesapeake colonies. In the Chesapeake colony, we're not religiously based, we're economically based. And on top of that, we're religiously tolerant, meaning there will be no problems with any religion you practice, like persecution. And on top of that, our education is extremely important to us. We study almost every subject here and even get tutors for our children. And for a while, our demographic was mostly Englishmen, but over these last couple of years, we've had more and more African Americans coming day by day. That's why you should invest in our colony.
George Cavell, college-educated secretary to the king, became crucial in the development of the colonies. When he went to land he bought in Virginia, he was rejected and ended up going back to the king for a charter of new land. When he got said land, he ended up dying before he could do anything on it, which left it to his eldest son, Cecile. Now, Cecile, while having the same education, was not nearly as experienced, so people didn't know how it would go. However, with him being religiously tolerant, lots of people end up going to Maryland, making it successful.
We did have Bacon's Rebellion a couple of years ago, but we squashed that, and we abolished indentured servants, switching to only race-based slavery. So now, everybody will just live on their own plantation with their wife, which, by the way, women are treated better here, because not only can they do all their housework, they also can work in the fields with the men.
Unlike white indentured servants who can eventually marry, own property, and work toward freedom, enslaved Africans are denied every right. They're legally treated as property, unable to marry, barred from ownership, and subject to violent punishment at an owner's whim. This means a system built on dehumanization rather than long-term stability or voluntary labor.
And you have the freedom to practice any religion you want over here because of Lord Baltimore, the Protestants, and the Quakers. You have freedom of religion.
In 1664, Richard Nicholas took over the territory known as New Amsterdam and renamed it to New York. King Philip's War took place between 1622 and 1644. This war resulted in the deaths of almost all the Wampanoag Native Americans and gave us a lot of territory. In 1676, the Bacon Rebellion led to the burning of Jamestown. It also led to indentured servants sympathizing with Native Americans. In 1739, a group of slaves rebelled against their master, resulting in the deaths of 60 whites. But don't worry, we took care of it and passed harsher laws against the slaves to keep them in check.
To the first war, the Anglo-Powhatan War. The natives attacked the Englishmen. They attack them, but it doesn't go in their plan. So then they try again. That also does not go their way. The English are still taking more land. They're kicking the natives out. They're killing the natives. They're burning down houses. They're demolishing the natives. The third one, the final one, ends with the natives almost being eliminated, basically. But one thing happens. The English kidnap someone. They kidnap the chief's daughter, Pocahontas. And man, oh man, that's wild. Pocahontas is kidnapped, taken away from the chief of the natives. Now, Pocahontas is now basically blackmailed.
Do it for the